Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I'm talking about the new comics that I picked up for the week of these comics came out on Wednesday, the 15th of May. So we're in week 20 of 2019. I also picked up, I didn't pick them up, I have them mailed to me, uh, two issues of the comic book Ka. That's the comic book rendition adaptation of the Cirque du Soleil show, and I unfortunately there is a third issue which cannot find on it. Nobody's selling it on Amazon, so I'm gonna have to go over onto eBay to find that. Hopefully somebody has it because these are not available at retail. I guess at least these two. They say custom edition, not for resale. So I'm not really sure what that means exactly, if these are just promotional deals or what. But I am really excited for these. Actually, I'm going to look inside. Do these even have an actual comic book inside? Is it just a ruse to sell the covers? No, there is an actual story inside, but it is a very, very short. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only like 8 pages, eight sheets of 8 sheets, like 16 pages. I thought it felt pretty thin, but yeah. When did this come out? It was 2013. So I don't know what the story exactly is. If these were if these were just a promotional thing, that were free or something, I don't know. Maybe they sent them out, but on the back it says you can get tickets now. So I don't think that they gave these to people who already bought tickets, because they wouldn't need to know that they can buy. Well, I guess they would just use the same advertising that they would use on other stuff. But anyway, I ordered these because I was thinking on the way home from picking up last week's comics. I thought, oh my god, because I used my shopping bag from Crystal for my comics last week, and I just put two and two together as I was driving home. How cool would a Cirque du Soleil comic book be? How amazing would that art be? And at least the covers and a little bit that I looked inside, that is true. That, and these are the only two, or rather two of the only three Cirque du Soleil comics so far. I think it would be really, really cool if they did some more of these. Especially if Stephanie Hans did some of her watercolor art for, at the very least, the covers, but the interior artwork and her artwork would be amazing. Go read Die. Just Die. It's just one die. It's really good. So yeah, Ka number 1 and 2. I'm looking forward to reading those. They'll be very quick reads, but that should still be fun. Fair Lady issue number 2. Issue number 1 has been like at the top of my stack of what to read next. I just haven't gotten around to it. I started reading it and I realized I need to be like 100% focused on this, because it's is like the kind of story that I want to be absolutely engaged in. So I will get to reading these at some point soon, I hope. But the cover art, I really like the pastel, like solid color background of these covers so far. It's a really cool style, and I like it. That could be said about a lot of comics put out by Image. Sabrina the Teenage Witch issue number 2. Teenage Witch. Sabrina the Teenage Witch issue number 2. I really liked the first issue and look forward to reading this. And I'm also looking forward to watching season 2 of Sabrina, or The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. I still haven't gotten around to that. There's so many shows. And like as soon as I get done with one, like 3 more come out that I really want to watch. And I am almost caught up on Doom Patrol. I think tonight, right after I finish this episode, like as I'm posting this episode, I'm going to start watching episode 13 of that. So watch out for the for Flex Patrol, my review of Flex Patrol. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder in Hell, issue number 3. I was worried. I think I mentioned this last week or the week before that this actually wasn't on my poll, but here it is, confirmed. It is on my poll, and I'm excited to read more from this story. Go-Go Power Rangers number 20. I'm still very far behind on those, so no comment. Justice League number 24. I am getting further and further behind on this. I think the last one that I read was issue number 18. However, I did get completely caught up on Supergirl. I am very happy about that. And I went back and read, what was it? The Oz Effect and The Button. I read both of those. Actually, I read them on my iPad in the DC Universe app. And it was, well, it is a lot more convenient to read comic books on there. But I still love having the actual books, because to see the artwork on a page, I mean, it's the same artwork, but there is a difference. It's a different experience, and especially the covers. I like seeing those like in the exact size, and like you can hold them and see the light shining off of them, all that kind of thing. Whereas on the iPad, it's what the display shows you. That's what it is. Now you could change the brightness, sure, but that's it. So yeah, I like having both, and I'm not going to be buying issues on Comixology or you can't buy issues on DC Universe. It's just what is there is there. But because DC Universe, it's like a 6-month delay or something like that. That the after the comics come out physically, they'll be on DC Universe. So all the stuff that I'm really far behind on, or like some miniseries, some like really short runs, like Batman and the Signal is only 3 issues, but I still haven't gotten around to reading. I think I read maybe the first issue or something. But now I have it on my list on the DC Universe app, so I can just read it whenever. I have some downtime and I'm out and about. I have my iPad with me. I could just pop that open, read an issue or two, and then try to remember when I get home that to transfer those that I've read over into my read boxes out of the unread boxes. But anyway, so I recommend it. I really recommend the DC Universe app for many reasons. That is another reason that makes it really awesome. It's a great deal. It's like for $7 a month, you get this huge library. Forget the TV shows, just the huge library of comic books on there is awesome. The navigation and all of that, it's kind of clunky, at least on the iPad. I imagine it's the same on other devices, but aside from that, it's really good, because the search, as long as you know what you're searching for, you can find the stuff that you want to find. It's when you're browsing that it's not really you're not like seeing everything. You're just kind of seeing like the featured stuff kind of thing. Lucifer number 8. The Lucifer TV show, the new season just came out on Netflix, but I have not seen all the other seasons yet anyway. So I do really want to watch it, but I need to watch the rest of it as well. But luckily all of those seasons are also on Netflix. Naomi number 5, we have her unleashed here on the cover, bursting out of a what is it? Looks like water, kind of. I don't know, but I still need to read issue number 4, I think, but I'm super excited for that. The Amazing Spider-Man Hunted Part 5. This is issue number 21. Still very far behind on that one. I haven't even started with Hunted Part 1, so no comment there either, but hopefully sometime soon I can get to reading those. Superman number 11. This cover is really cool. I've got the variant cover with it's sort of like a Times Square sort of scene with big displays of Superman's feats, and then in the foreground we have Clark Kent just smiling knowingly at the camera as everybody else in the background is looking at the screens, throwing up their hats and rejoice and all that kind of thing. What is he fighting? Are those robots? Yeah, he's fighting all kinds of robots on there. Uncanny X-Men number 18. This cover is pretty cool. It's just the main cover. We got Mystique in the back. I think that's Mystique in the background. I don't know the character's name. In the foreground, sitting on this big chair. Like that's a very big chair. But yeah, at some point I will get caught up on all of these. And then The Life and Death of Toyo Harada. I liked the first issue and then completely forgot about it by the time the next 2 issues came out. Because I have issue number 2 and 3 that I picked up today. I think issue number 3 came out this week, and I'm pretty excited to read more in these stories. The stories of Toyo Harada. And that is it. That's everything that I picked up today. I will be at Comic-Con Revolution this weekend in Ontario, California. It's at the Ontario Convention Center. I don't think it has a fancy name or anything like that. It's right by the airport, which is convenient. And I'm really excited for it. I'll be selling my art at booth. Oh crap! I forget which booth number it is. It's like M7 or something like that. But if you come out, if you mention that you heard about me on this podcast or otherwise, I'll give you a discount on some stuff because that's cool. I came out and came across what I'm doing before coming across what I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of comic book artists, really well-known comic book artists will be there. The only wrestler, I've mentioned this before, the only wrestler that will be there is Jake the Snake Roberts. I'll see if I'm able to go and say hello to him, but probably not. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that unless I'm like really close by to where they are. I think I actually might be kind of close to them. But anyway, it's a lot easier to do that if I wasn't the only one at my booth. I wouldn't have to really even worry about it. Like, all right, I'm going to go and walk around a little bit, stretch my legs, all that. And instead of stretching my legs just right there next to my chair, etc. But anyway, it's going to be fun. I'm really excited. I'm going to see the night before the actual show starts. I'm going to see Amaluna, I think it is, Cirque du Soleil show. That's a big top touring performance. And it is at the LA something or other, the LA Waterworks. I don't know. Is it called whatever it is? I'm really excited for it. For the show itself, I'm excited where it is and all that. I don't remember details. So I'll be talking about that for sure, letting you know how that is. And I actually heard about that because Hurricane Nita Strauss posted about it, about seeing the show a couple of weeks ago. I was like, hey, what is that? I haven't heard of that. And it's in California while I'm going to be there. That's awesome. So, I'm looking forward to that, tying back in to the first comic I talked about in this episode. and I'm looking forward to meet as many people as possible and hopefully sell a few things along the way, and make more art, and just keep going with all of that. I'm excited. So go to demonjackal.com and then click on the dates page for more information on Comic-Con Revolution and other appearances coming up. They're almost all Artist Alley, which it's at some of these conventions it's exactly the same as if like it was a vendor booth, except it's what you can actually sell there or whatever. But as far as like how much space you have and everything, what was I saying? Yeah, so there's a Comic-Con Revolution this weekend, and like 3 weeks is Ogden Uncon. The next weekend after that, Celebrity Fan Fest in San Antonio, and then the next weekend is MightyCon St. Louis, which is actually in St. Charles, Missouri. And then it'll be a few weeks of no conventions, and then later on be a couple. There's the Bell something. There's a Galactic Swag Fest in Texas, and then another thing also in Texas later in July. So anyway, stay tuned for all of those things. Go to demonjackal.com and you'll see all that. And also you can buy some prints and stuff right there of some of the art. I've only created fully digitized one of the watercolor paintings I've done so far. So you can get that on the sites, but like the maybe like 12, 15, 20 others that I've made since then, I have them scanned, but I don't have them like processed and all of that to go on there. But go over there on Instagram at the Demon Jackal, and if there's one that you see and you're interested in getting a print of it, or even buying the original of it, shoot me a message, and we'll see how to get that going for you. So yeah, also follow on TIW Podcast. Go to TIWpodcast.com for more of these podcast episodes and all of that. Share links with friends, and that's about it. Subscribe on however you subscribe. Okay, I should probably get packed for this trip. I leave for the airport in about 12 hours, and at least 6 of those hours has to be sleep, or else I'm going to be it's going to be a miserable Friday. But I'll see y'all soon. Stay tuned for more episodes. While I'm packing is when I'm going to watch Doom Patrol episode 13. So stay tuned for that episode. And yeah, I'm going to shut up now and get going and get packing and get watching Doom Patrol. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there in all of the infinite multiverses. And I'll see you next time here on TIW Podcast. Bye.